Yeah, we actually didn't get any real music out of that yet. I started out, it's the Disco Elysium soundtrack because I finished uh, my other video and I was like, I don't know, let's just put the actual thing. And then it just ended up being mostly the kind of like ambient vibes, which to be fair is totally the game. But hello, we're gonna go through more Disco Elysium, and so something happened between now and the end of last thing where I was just like thinking about it, because like I don't know if you're there and you'll remember, but at the end of last stream, I realized that I was taking too long doing the bullshit that I was doing, and I'd missed this window where I could do a whole bunch of stuff in the Whirling in Rags. So I ended up being like, you know what? Maybe I'll go and I'll see if like there's anything particular that's important, and if like it's probably just like random stuff that I can do that's kind of whatever. And if it's whatever, I'll just do it on my own and then it'll be fine. And then I'll like go back and do all the stuff that I already done on stream and like, just catch it up and it'll be like nothing ever happened. But turns out like I went back to the Whirling and immediately I was able to do karaoke and I was like, ah, shit, I gotta do the karaoke on stream. So that's where we are. Like I undid all the stuff that we did talking to the fucking ravers and in the church and all that. Unfortunately, we'll have to do that. I'll have to do that like on my own outside of stream or something. But we're gonna do two things at the very top of this. The first one is sing sad ass karaoke, like I always also do in real life, and then go to bed and then try to talk to Klasia after Kim has gone to bed. So that's the plans for today's stream. So let's take this spooky ass music off and put the real spooky ass music on. Hold on, what happened to my getting the game text? What happened? I guess I'll just fix that later. It probably had something to do with the fact that like I had to reset the video game capture device last time. Honestly, probably. I could probably just put it back. Not now, obviously. But anyway, I was like, why is it weirdly blank? That is why. Oh shit. Oh no, yeah, I changed it. I was like, it's about to show absolutely nothing. Where did I put my keyboard? Fuck. It's loading. Hopefully everybody's had a good start to their week. Mine could be better, but so it goes. Okay. Back, like, this is the exact thing we were just listening to. Let's continue. Okay. Here we go. I think, yeah, at this point. Why is Kim following me? Okay, let's take this shit out of my hands. We gotta look. What's gonna be our proper karaoke attire? What's the vibe? Obviously, are those glasses better? Logic versus savoir faire. No, we're gonna do sad karaoke, so we have to look like a proper sad boy, even though we already look like a proper sad boy. What is on my head? What is that? Oh, that's the falm thing. Okay, what are my gloves? Fingerless? Or fallen? We just have all fallen shit. Look like a complete douche. What boots am I wearing? Franco-Nigerian cavalry boots. No, we're gonna put on cool shoes. We gotta put on... Hold on. What are we gonna do? Drama? Physical instrument? What's the shirt I'm wearing? Oh, just the regular... No, I'm not singing a Superstar song, so I can't do a Superstar thing. But I think that jacket is fine. The pants are regular black jeans. No, we gotta put... There we go, we match. We gotta put on the bow tie. Fuck this necktie that talks to me. And what am I gonna do about that hat? No, I don't need a hat. We're inside. Yeah, there we go. That's a superstar. A sad superstar. I realized I hadn't even turned my keyboard on.
These are some wonderfully regular pants.
What thought is
Not
that?
too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
Discard the thought and the pants. I don't want to throw away the pants. Sure, I like regular, normal things.
I know you do. These Inter-Estellari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this, that's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be.
Ooh, I don't like that actually. You know, let's put on cooler pants. Let's go back to my fucking flare cut trousers. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. That's actually way better now that I have that.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
No.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
What, Kim? I get to sing karaoke. Pretty let's get this microphone tested.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room.
Oh shit.
You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel...
Damn, I shouldn't have
these
done any
turn
of
to
this.
noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse, you're sweating. They are going to hate you.
Like, it's fine if they hate me. You know what? I'll line that, but like now that I know that it's a drama check, let's get our drama shit on. Cause I know I have some logic, -1 drama. Interfacing, half light, interfacing. I thought I had more dramatic things. Oh, the tie, necktie is one. Nice. Logic, composure. Yeah, I think that's the best we can do. Okay, let's save real quick. New save.
The stage is all... You feel a little...
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let
Okay,
me know when I
let's
should turn on the karaoke carousel.
hit it.
The air
Nice!
is thick with anticipation.
Anticipation.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
I would often go there,
Is that what you actually sound like?
to the tiny church there. The smallest church in San. Though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there. In that tiny yard there.
That sounds like Tom Waits.
I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
Thank you, Ancient Reptilian. I want to dedicate this song forever over the fucking library. Thank you very much, asshole. Dedicated to Kim. I don't think Art wants me to dedicate it to him. Please don't fire me. Dedicated to
The
Kim.
lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last
Never.
words.
Evening will come, we will sail the white sail. Where's the doors? Thank you, matinees! We did it. Okay, it is 9, so we gotta put my boys to bed. Oh yeah,
Yes.
this is still kind of... I remember, like, I didn't do this yet. Hold on. Get our logic shit on. Do we have a logic hat? We do. What is that music? Is that Clausia? Let's see if we can actually make this in. Let's look like a smart boy at least. Dramatic pants. Logical pants. We'll put composure on, yeah. Gloves. It's better to have stuff for like interfacing though. Yeah. Composure, perception. I just like perception more. I don't like. I know I didn't make it my character thing, but like. Actually, we'll save game. Did we just do this? No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. Yeah. Yeah. No, we did.
Yes?
Hi. Nice.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight.
That
Just
can't be right.
think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late.
We did this already, but
argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
one of my precincts sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up. Like, it was a joke.
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ha, so you are the
I am the
finest.
finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far.
Kim called you
Something
old.
has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke.
Oh.
And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
Okay, now we can go to bed. Well, Kim's gonna go to bed. I'm gonna do what I want. See you in the morning. Nothing new to see, I don't think.
The window stands broken. You see some lights.
Yeah, no, nothing's different there. What was this one? There was something I did want to go.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's
Oh, it's an
barely covered in
encyclopedia.
steam anymore.
I'm not gonna stop the expression. I need this expression. This inspection is all I have. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this lady. Like, part of me, I'm like, should I look nice for the lady? But no, like, this is partly, you gotta think straight. Suggestion. What do I got going on? Logic, no perception. Oh, I don't like that. Reaction speed, rhetoric. Mere reaction speed. Composure versus, yeah, I think that's the best I got. Interfacing, all of those are fine. -1 authority versus, yeah, I don't like the trade-offs those give me. You know what? I'll deal with this for now. Perception. Yeah. I think we're fine. I think that's okay. It's like this was kind of like a stealth thing where you had to sneak by Kim's door. And otherwise he's like, "Detective, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be going to bed?" I don't think I have... I didn't actually want to take those pills because I could have taken them like before, but then... yeah, nothing going on here. Yeah, she's still here.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on all right.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
what else?
that it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now.
Oh, I did just sing that again.
It's difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
Dang.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Bruh.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, thank you for this.
No problem, sir. Sure.
I think I did everything already. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Uh,
The record. So official.
so-called
Not my favorite
assaults.
topic. But okay. They're
I've heard
frequent
about
guests.
it.
Overdrink a little. Yeah.
Like
No,
party with the
Not
deceased.
a
How should I put
Have I
this?
slept with any of them? Yes.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him,
I hope not.
Chelsea?
Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs.
Okay. Yeah, everything else is like the same weight.
I'm sorry,
She meant she sees him in her dreams. You pissed it all away. All of it. Elysium.
Yeah, this is not
How
different.
about we, you know, change the subject to something?
Yeah. Okay, so at least I learned about like myself. All I did was like yell and shit and sing the same song that I just did awkwardly. It makes sense though. This is kind of funny that I found it out without like actually knowing. Go downstairs. Oh, there it is. I wonder if I could actually like ask him something at this point.
The lieutenant's door. No response. What are you doing?
Kim,
Still, where is he? Isn't it party o'clock?
it's
Is
party
he
o'clock.
Not worried that you haven't found the murder weapon yet? Doesn't he want to go for a little drive?
Oh, I'm just wired, I guess.
Anything to not face the hanged disco man yet.
Hmm.
You hear the sound of a drawer closing, followed by the shuffling of feet.
Yes. What is it? What time is it?
I want to go there, Cassian. I'm not. Do you want to go for a midnight drive to clear our
To
heads?
clear our heads from what? Sleep?
Sleep is what he needs most right now.
Oh,
Good night, Harry.
I just wanted to see what happened. Okay, we could go to bed. I kind of like. It's interesting that that door fully is there. Like they didn't have to do
It's
that.
still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Yeah, I'll sleep here just because I already paid for the night.
It's not easy, but your bones are so tired from what feel like weeks of work on the case. You have to try. After what feels like hours, you feel you might be sleeping.
Thoughts, baby.
Oh,
A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars. Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you?
How dare you?
The endless names
Remember
of the world.
things.
An address book you are. The map of a city.
But what if I want to be the Ancient of Nothing?
It's too late. You're not made of nothing anymore. You're something now, Harry. I tried to drown you in the black water, but you re-emerged. Kicking and screaming. Running. And for what?
For the working class. For the money, baby. For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Why do I want to put smoke back in her mouth? Building communism for all. This time we won't fail. I'm just looking for a major economic self-interest. Making progress. Measured. Steady progress. Forget politics. Measured steady progress. Communism.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart. Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Really?
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
So we go.
Rise and shine, comrade. It's time to get to work.
What's going on?
Despite all the thinking you've been doing, only 0.0001% of communism has been built. It's too great a task to undertake alone. You're going to have to get organized.
Does this mean I have to clean up my hostel room?
Your level of personal upkeep is irrelevant. All that matters is your commitment to building the World Republic. You must seek out your revolutionary brothers and sisters. Find out how much communism they've built. Then, together, maybe you'll be able to build as much as 0.0002% of communism.
Wow, that's double the
But
progress.
it won't be easy. Decades of persecution by coalition authorities have driven the remaining communists of Martinaise underground.
Oh, wait. I forgot to do something. Hold on. Load game. Do I have Kim in my last one? No, I got rid of him. Maybe I can actually, like, get him out of there.
The lieutenant's door. No. What are you? Where is he? Doesn't he want anything to not face the hang? You hear?
Yes. What is it? What time is it?
I wanted to go over the case
Yes,
again.
that's a
Sleep.
good night.
Oh, fine. You know what? I'll go by myself. We'll just click through it after. Shit! Whatever. No, that's not the way. I'm surprised it's still, like, the lights are on. It's 9. Should let me put on my tools. That's one thing I forgot. I shouldn't have saved on the same thing. Maybe it'd be better if it's just one of us talking to him, though. And less suspicious. It's more suspicious for me, but not as suspicious. Hi, Tanaku. He is there. Nearly forgot. So many things. This was a busy-ass night. Oh, I didn't talk to Claudia. Shit.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
Young man in Blanca gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from a
It
cigarette.
feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight. And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
Titties out. Got your hint. Find the key right under the stone.
Beautiful. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for, yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
Huh. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday.
It does feel like the end of the week. It's so magical. The white falling against the black.
Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Okay, very well, I'll tell him, but first I want to talk to you. So many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes
Alright.
another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Aw, run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
It's drag night, baby! Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care, alright?
Interview the Sunday friend. Okay, interesting. I'll keep the skill point for later. Oh, wonder who that is. Quarterly Business Machine magazine. Yo, silk robe, silk robes and kimonos, silk robes and kimonos. Government tells you to take me all over Rotoshal, as you can see. An old photo of the same apartment, dated year 01. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. Change out of your old clothes. Someone's always watching. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Exquisite canopy bed made of metal. Wait, what the fuck? What are we role-playing here? None of this is weird. Dishes soaked up in a pot. An empty ashtray. If stability is ensured, progress will naturally fall. What is he talking about? Flyers for underground parties. Days open for lectures at the local university. Huh.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Officers. The man in business casual removes his
You
cufflinks.
shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior.
Oh, weird.
Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stability on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
This means nothing to
I
me.
heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot.
Sure.
Yes, make it clear you're the one setting the terms here. Yeah, let's fuck with him. Who does he think he is? Assisting you?
Okay, I don't like this now that Half-Light got into it. Have to win from this wonderful canopy. Before we get this, tell me where we got this beautiful silver chrome from. Tell me the... Okay. Ready to tell you the story that the Black Samurai had. Yeah.
I got it from the head of the Samaran delegation on my trip to Lomantang. It's made from a special charcoal-colored bamboo. It's an emblem of the formal normalization of our diplomatic relations. That's really all I can tell you about it.
Forms a little rooftop with fingers, cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
That didn't work at all. What was that? You were supposed to fuck with him, not compliment the decor.
What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled.
That doesn't really
The
do with
economy
anything.
impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
Okay, dude. He's like a master at just like obfuscating. So he's some kind of
Yes,
bureaucrat.
as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
What is this international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
What is the price stability?
It is the most important.
That doesn't tell me shit.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment,
I hate this man.
which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
How does this benefit us
Take
exactly?
your daily bread, for example. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
2% of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
Am I gonna get anything out of this fucker? Like, for real. You're not answering my questions at all.
Coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
No, fuck
A
that.
sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Inter. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad.
So he didn't even have one.
It's called our information line. Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
Does this guy ever, like, turn off? Like, fuck. Let's talk about
Whatever
something
you
else.
wish, officer.
Can you tell me about your friend?
My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
Okay, what's this EPIS thing?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
Huh.
God, yes. Sweet standardization. The backbone of rationality and commerce.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, The moral intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, what was it stand for?
Why? It stands for progress and stability.
Ah!
As a whole.
Whatever.
A
I'm tired.
supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
What is it gonna be in 2020?
You mean Revachol? No. It's going to have trans.
I just want to get out of this conversation.
Member of EPIS, sure.
Didn't you say candidate members never become real members?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time? But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
Your friend? The smoker on the balcony? You were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit.
He doesn't know.
He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows?
He'll give you no personal
The
information. I
world
think
is
he'll just
open
nudge you in
wide
the
for
right
activity.
direction. I guess. He's a subtext guy. Yeah, I was thinking he was the subtext guy, but
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night?
Artful
Civil
Dodger.
wars
Yeah.
lasting for years? Finally, the international
I feel like there's no
community-
real art about this. Like, anyway, nobody becomes friends that way.
Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are. Meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here. And my friend, too.
But what are you doing in this apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark outside.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby is crying.
No, listen. The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
I was asking about your
My
friend.
friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
That's something else in
I'm
mind.
all ears, officer.
You actually witnessed the
I'm
lynching.
sorry to say I did, officer.
Why is the light different now? Is it because you did it, Mr. Villetoin?
Because I did it?
My apologies. I misspoke. I mean, what do you see?
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
Where did I even get his name from, though? Meaning it was entertaining.
No. I mean, it was so strange. I could barely believe what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
How many of them were there? Or who are they? Can you describe
I
them?
couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Sound familiar? That matches the prints you observed at the scene.
Were them huge? Like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
Did any of them look like drummers?
Drummers? Why, no. But then, I don't know what a drummer is supposed to look like.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
So wait, you didn't actually see the lynching happen?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices.
Were they
They were
men?
threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men? Women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
And what happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
And why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
For like days?
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
Can you at least tell me when it happened?
All I can say is that it was late.
You didn't check your watch.
My watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight. Give up.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness anything yourself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Well, that was a waste of time.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance.
Whatever,
A moment.
man.
Officer, do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can't we just talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's
Yeah, I
not
had a
the
feeling.
reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
True. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around this apartment.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space.
Few useful pieces of info. Like the time? I don't know. He kind of fried my brain with all that whatever talk that he was talking about before.
Was there anything else?
Uh,
I'm sorry to
Is there
say I
anything?
did, officer.
During the
Officer,
beginning,
it's very difficult.
maybe it was
No,
terrifying.
I mean, I was on the balcony
No,
when it
this is the
happened,
same one.
getting some fresh air. I remember that. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Yeah.
I went back inside.
Yes.
Officer, the yard... Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing. Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
You're right, that does
I'm
seem
afraid I don't
strange.
have anything else to add. All I
What
can say is my
happened?
watch. Yes, now I... No, I didn't see the corpse. Of course. Anything I can do to assist. Of course.
Okay, whatever. I kind of wish I had Kim here. Feel bad that I forgot to bring him, or forgot about this. Maisel confirmed that it was a cover-up. How? Like, just because of, like, how there wasn't a lot of, like, celebration afterwards? No, like, I know that part, but how did he confirm it? Like, I already know that. More interesting to me, it seems like everybody was, like, on the same page in the apartment, that, like, they were just gonna, like, not deal with this. Why is she still out here? I swear to God.
Trying to sneak up on me again!
But yeah, other than, like, I guess the time and the fact that supposedly he was out on the balcony thing, he didn't really give me whole much more than I already knew. You can't really confirm anything because he's not, like, a position of authority at all. Like, he says stuff, but, like, honestly, he seems to be dodging so much stuff that I don't even know if he's, like, just fucking making shit up. Let's see. Like, whenever somebody dodges a whole bunch of stuff, like, why trust any of the things that they say, you know? Like, clearly, you don't necessarily even want to be here.
The bed is still cold.
You go to sleep.
It's not easy.
I'm just gonna click through and do all the things that I just did.
Thoughts, baby.
Recorded in you.
Setting.
Behold,
It's the you can never forget.
I don't
You-
wanna.
reading your op,
Nothing.
For the working, for them, for the greater good.
solving your little...
We
There
picked
you
communism.
He's got no idea.
go. Beep, beep.
You can do it. Do it for the. Do it for.
Okay. Government official in the Department of Secret Gay hookup. He's gonna be super face up. Like, yeah. But that
Rise
still
and
doesn't help
shine,
me at all.
comrade. It's time to, despite all the things
I kind of
you've
wish I
been
talked to the
doing,
other guy instead.
only 0.0001% of communism has been built. It's too great a task to under your level. You must, but it won't. They live underground. These communists aren't men. They're mole people.
Wait, where did this come from? This wasn't here last time. Decades of persecution by coalition authorities have driven the remaining communists of Martinez underground. They live underground. They're mole people. I don't know if I want to go search for mole people. I've been persecuting communists this whole time. Have I?
Possibly. If you have been, it's only because you're a double agent acting in furtherance of your long-term objectives. Listen to this. Do you really think you're the kind of person an underground communist cell would entrust with a mission that requires such discretion?
Maybe.
Regardless, what's past is past. You need to look forward to the work of building communism for all.
Will they help me fire up Mazov's socialist sausage grinder?
Just between us, you may want to lay off this grind up the bourgeoisie stuff. It's a bit off-putting, even to fellow communists.
Aw, I don't know if I want to go searching for mole people.
They're not mole people. They're your comrades in the eternal class struggle. It's your task to find and join them.
How am I supposed to find them if they're hiding?
Let your nose guide you, detective.
Follow your nose. My nose?
Yes. Fortunately, communists are known to have a very distinct smell.
Where is this coming
You
from?
really have no idea what they are.
It's like
There's
fucking
no
what?
linkage between ideology and olfaction.
Okay, what does communism smell like? Wow. So much failure in my life already, I don't know if I can take anymore.
That's why you're perfect for the job. No one's got a better nose for failure than you, Harry.
I don't know if I want to take that,
What
but
you're
okay.
smelling is your own body odor, of course. Nothing a shower and change of clothes couldn't fix. People sometimes complain there are no real communists left in Martinez, but you can smell their presence. They're out there, waiting for you to join them.
Alright, let's get organized.
First, you'll have to locate the remaining communists in Martinez. When you get near to someone with revolutionary potential, your nose will give you the signal to establish contact.
I feel like I'm like a fucking mech suit, actually. Like, I'm just kind of this person, and it turns out there's all of these gadgets in my body and brain that are just giving me shit all of a sudden.
No, it won't.
It's like, no, it doesn't.
Any olfactory
That's not how it
response
works.
You perceive will be strictly psychosomatic.
Fucking what isn't psychosomatic with me, to be
Judging
honest?
from the bust of Krasmazov and other revolutionary paraphernalia you discovered, it seems that the Cape Side apartments may be a hotbed of communist activity.
No, really?
You should begin by interrogating those lawless malcontents at the Dock Workers Union. They're an obvious place to start.
What'll I do after that?
You'll discuss the monumental world historical task that lies before you. You'll engage in rigorous and spirited debates about Mazovian theory and practice. But mostly, you'll probably complain about other communists.
True, let's
Here
go.
we go. Wake, brave worker. 'Tis no time for bed. Fight till there's no slaves below, and no masters o'erhead.
Sure. Didn't pass that insanely hard check with the body to find the body. Would have tipped you off to the fact that the lynching was very weird. Energy was way off. Something's funky about it. Yeah, no, that's true, I guess. But yeah, like, we already knew all that, so ultimately it kind of came out to, like, well, sure. Though something kind of felt fucky about it regardless, even from talking to the dudes. You know, they're, like, too proud, and also the fact that, like, they make up this whole story about rape, and then you talk to the lady, she's like, there was no rape. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. Ultimately, we found all our information from other shit, so we end up being okay. Is Kim down? Yeah, Kim's already downstairs. He usually is. They're back. Good morning. Can I tell them about what I just did?
Yes?
Hold a second.
The lieutenant's posture becomes rigid and uncomfortable as you lean forward and sniff the area just above his shoulder blade. He smells like a man, a perfectly normal man. Wait, there's something there. Something that sets your GABA receptors aflutter. The lieutenant's aftershave, a common drugstore brand. Strong hints of pine needle. Strange, you're not getting any strong ideological whiffs from the lieutenant.
Do you need something, detective?
I was just wondering what brand of aftershave he used.
It's nothing fancy, just plain old Tiger Super Special. Are you thinking of, you know?
Do you think I should?
The lieutenant considers your mutton chops for a long moment. A slight grimace crosses his face.
Sorry, I'm really no expert on this sort of thing. Was there something else you wish to discuss?
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of my mutton chops. They're one of the things that's making me fun. Oh, is that him? He's here. Okay, what else do we have? Task. It is Thursday at this point. Clothes. Oh yeah, we took like all this shit. Logic. Oh, we have a logic hat now. Nice. Party Dragon Silk Robe. More drama. Is this? Oh, this is a jacket. Why is it open like that? Okay, let's just be like top drama. Gross. Yeah, I think that's what we got. Pick him. What do you think of all of this? No, I guess not.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Why are you here every day if you can't believe this shit? Anyway, like literally it's a whole different day. Wait, didn't I have a thought just now? Yeah, there it is.
Wait, no. Something about this bunch doesn't smell right.
What do you mean? Aren't they Everett's guys?
They are, but they don't seem too keen to talk with you, do they? No, they don't. Glenn seems to be contemplating grievous bodily harm while he massages his raw knuckles. In the far back, Eugene is doing his best to ignore you.
Meanwhile, Fat Angus keeps shooting furtive glances and mumbling uneasily to himself.
And from his perch at the end of the table, Titus Hardy himself stares at you with a cold contempt that makes you want to leave the cafeteria straight away. Besides, you're pretty sure they consider themselves social democrats.
Alright, I guess you'll cast. Oh, this is for the communism thing. I thought we broke through something with them. Anyway.
Hi, Jean.
Hey, man.
Another rendezvous.
Alright. Hello.
I see you found yourself a little something from my wardrobe. Not bad. Not bad at all. What brings you here?
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
Here to kick some ass and solve this case I'm working on.
Well, here's to you.
Oh, thank you. Tell me about that muscular type who came to investigate the
Oh,
crime.
yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Muscular type that came to investigate the crime. Is he talking about me? Okay, never mind. What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Your Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Wait, okay, what the hell? Because I was like, after the lynching? About that muscular type who came to investigate the crime. Who else came to investigate the crime but me? A few days after the lynching. Yeah, no, that's just me. Wait, what are we talking about? Strongly one of those military types. Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
Was this something we brought up like before we got into the building? Because that's far back that I probably forgot. What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Oh, besides muscular, do you have any other identifying traits?
Let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Huh. Okay.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
Met the Sunday
You
friend.
did? And how did you like him?
I didn't like him as much as I like you.
Ah, shoot. Why not?
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return
Turn where?
to his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
That's true. What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
True. Why is he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has
As if I
keys,
don't know.
and he
Oh,
likes the
true.
view. To the sea, I mean.
If he has keys, he'll definitely be there some more times. So maybe I can run into him with Kim at some point. He says he's not going to be here, which I'm partially like inclined to trust that. Because like, yeah, there's no reason why somebody with his station would want to be seen there like too many times. But I don't know.
What about me, gendarme?
About the hat and the robe I'm
You
wearing.
can keep it. I don't mind. I can appreciate beauty when I see it.
Thanks. It's like carrying a piece of you with me at all times.
Is it now? Well, enjoy it.
Okay, I'm gonna put on some composure stuff
Bye-bye,
to see if I can
Junko.
break that one. Yay. That was a much more pleasant conversation than with the other guy. Composure, composure, composure. Yeah, I'll keep the hat just because it doesn't really help with anything else. I'm pretty sure there was something that I had that helped with the composure. It's not bad. Okay, that helps with composure. The shirt. No. Savoir faire. Half late. Okay. Shoes. Yeah, as long as like nothing is a full negative, I think I'm fine. But the composure is a difficult one. Hold on, like how hard is the
Hi
check
again,
now?
gendarme.
Legendary. Oh, I don't think putting my thing into it is gonna help. Or I could do some speed.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
How much speed do I have? Was it all? Yeah, motorics. I still have like 8 of them. It's true. 4, 8. Preptide. Well, like there's no difference. It's like the same shit. I have so much uses left with that speed. Probably because I didn't split it with fucking Kuno. I gotta do this fucking... Wait, no. What's the magic one? There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Okay. Yes, yes, damaged morale. It's like first thing in the morning, this is what you do? It's like, hey man, I gotta get shit done. There was like a post going around being just like, wow, you have like almost no negative effects for the thing, and then like I'm downing it every time I need to do something different, and it's like, oh, there is an addition mechanic. It's me. There you go. What's my composure score? It's 5. Actually, that's pretty good. Maybe I should save it and put it into something else. Do. Autosave, cape save, performance. Yeah.
Hi again, gendarme.
It's still pretty low, but eh.
It's the sports.
Damn.
He's a sports guy, all about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
Bye-bye,
Nothing
gendarme.
going on. Damn. Okay. Do I want to talk to them again? Let's see if she does anything
I've
else.
got nothing to say.
No. That's fine. What do I have to do? What is on my docket for today? Inspect the traps. Oh yeah. Spirit is eternal. Did her fucking husband return to her?
Oh, hello, dear.
Aren't your husband on the
How
cars?
is he?
He's fine, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, but I am...
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there.
He's not back yet? What the hell? Or, oh, it's because I had to check the traps and then I didn't. Maybe that's on me. I forgot where the traps were. Spirit is eternal. Fuck that. The doomed hostile. Talk to Gart. Well, okay. Now that I already did karaoke, I don't need to protect myself from Gart, and I have a new house.
Smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Yeah, the church is actually my past. Yeah, the church is actually my life. The church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it. The church is actually my past.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
No, I'm not gonna pay the bill. But was it another thing? Yeah.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Guard, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go in the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook.
You're not. You're a menace. Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the real cook is working.
Okay.
You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Okay. Talia in room 3, she nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Well, anyway, mystery solved. I don't like loose ends. You have Lena. Lena's a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
Is she not?
What? Did someone mention my name?
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here.
Wow.
Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Was there anything else?
After warning you, I may have discovered that the whirling's part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Wait, so you know about the curse?
Everyone knows of it.
The rolling listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses building B of the doomed commercial area.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
Hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline?
It's a sign of the Whirling in Rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood.
Relax, Mr. Gart. I'm sure there is no doom. He simply wants to share his discoveries with you.
The Whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. No. Oh no, I'll say it escaped the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework? These high ceilings? The nice rooms? Well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long.
That's actually a long time.
I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
You really care about it, huh?
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way. Especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way. Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Ah! So you finally admit it.
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation. Maybe even a promotion.
Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
I'd buy that.
There is an acrimonious note. It's clear he's doing the real work around here.
Who named it Whirling in Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
What about those other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
He doesn't have to tell you anything. And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the Whirling.
Good luck to you with this place, then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Oh, that's good.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Yeah.
Yes?
I need a drink. Can you pour me one?
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
I don't
He
know.
sounds irritated. And it's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing.
You sound irritated. Why? All I want is a drink.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
Just looks like he's gonna be jerking off then. I'm wearing a bow tie.
Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
No, I'm just gonna be like, okay, fine.
Like what?
No, it's okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to talk to the dudes again. Fuck them. Wait, what else are we doing? I keep pressing the wrong button. Journal. Get yourself organized. Roam the streets to sniff out some comrades. That's closet. Oh, I didn't actually do that. Shit, I forgot. I ended up going directly to bed. I mean, I guess I could, like, ask her another time. Now that we know that it's not exactly something that's helping with the investigation, it's probably better that I talk to the other guy, kind of. Speak to the assault victim. Go upstairs, knock on the door number 3 to talk to the supposed victim of the hanged man. We did that. Confront the... Did we not do that already? Okay. Probably we shouldn't be like party man while we talk to them. But why not? Throw them off their fucking... their thing. 1 logic, 2 logic, -1 perception, -1 suggestion. What's the difference? What's suggestion? Completely forget. Charm minimum. Play the puppet master. There's a soft power source. People, if they want what you want, you've already won. Oh, I actually like suggestion a bit more. Yeah, we'll get rid of some perception because I'm pretty sure we'll have other fucking perception. Suggestion, half light. Esprit de corps. Esprit de corps. Empathy, conceptualization. Visual calculus. I have a lot of jackets, dog. Huh. I kind of like this. I don't know why I'm feeling the empathy and the hand-eye coordination. We got drama shirt. We'll do the physical instrument. Composure is pretty important. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best one we got. Glasses. This one is visual calculus, savoir-faire. Either we give up drama or visual. Yeah, we'll give up drama for this one. Inland Empire versus drama. Yeah. Electrochemistry, half-light, interfacing. And interfacing. No, we'll keep that. Composure versus perception. No, we'll keep composure. Okay, I think that's what we got. We save again. Unbelievable.
Clouds are still hanging around. What is it now?
He's gotta take his time to like walk up. Found someone who saw the hanging. A witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just contacti status. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others, and he's in witness protection.
My witness isn't local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised. This goes without saying. But nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Charles Villetoin, a high-ranking government official. No, let's say he's a high-ranking government official and leave it at that.
Yeah, right. Like we wouldn't know if an MI plant was in our town. Nice try, right?
Oh, they don't actually know.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate.
The witness.
Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Witness said he saw 2 people of Arab-Pacific descent and 1 mask.
Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
The witness said the hanging went very quietly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy boys are dead silent.
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
Does that all look like it's a real play?
Flaccid MI cocks with their culture language. Everything's a surreal play or sublime whatever. Doesn't mean anything.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky, it's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
Kim's taking the wheel.
Shanky.
Writes in his notebook.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to rattle the people inside a bit.
We're just rattling around until the big guy
Some
breaks.
Witness, I pulled the same shit.
The same
Came
shit.
Up with some shit, then went and said it to people. Get a reaction. Don't have to go to cop school to try that.
You don't have to go to school for shit. I never went to school, and I'm doing great.
Wow.
You're doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness is a scary word.
Let's go over the rape victim again.
Again? Seriously, man. Fine. Fire away.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I actually want to do that one. Think I know her?
You don't know her.
Wrong, I do.
Not the way I do.
Okay, this turned out better than expected.
Enough about it then.
Yeah, whatever.
She says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus
Dang.
is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Okay, sure.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
Were you the one that was using the peephole, my dude?
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she doesn't fucking trust you.
Like these guys know better.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
What are you talking about? She was very lucid.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
We literally didn't do anything. These guys are gross.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
She is in charge, I swear.
Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Ooh, mom's mad.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Is it evidence, though?
They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
So where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced.
Oh.
You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Hank.
So it's him. He knows the truth.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
So what do you say is on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why once you listen to it.
Whatever,
Don't forget
man.
your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Whatever. Considering how hard they partied, I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out he was like fucking mad sauced on some next shit, saying whatever. I don't want to listen to the tape like in front of them or nothing. I feel like that's weird. Door gunner mega mix. Magnetic tape acquired on Titus Hardy. Supposedly hills occurring in the mysterious area task force radio communications recorded by a decryption station. Not a good omen. Requires a boombox to play. It's a good thing I already had that.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Play the tape.
Push, command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Huh.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style.
What the fuck is that?
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
Who's this
One of
Corey?
the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to.
What's
A
Kohoi?
village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoi is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
What was that at the very end?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Yeah, he also sounded like pretty drunk.
Still.
There's more going on here than we know.
It seemed
Hold on.
authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more
He didn't.
incriminating.
He said he wanted to
Sounded
do it.
like
He
he
didn't
was
actually
on
say he
patrol
did though.
around the harbor walls.
I think he sounded all right, just letting off some steam.
Yes. It was just locker room talk.
This is a tape. You're familiar with this? Yeah.
There's
Okay.
more going on here than we know.
Okay, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Yeah. It's too early in the morning for this.
Hello, officer.
Titus Hardy
What
gave
brings
us.
you up here again?
Titus Hardy gives us a roaring where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her.
Yeah.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words that he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
Yeah.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Kohoi was mentioned.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say like things like that? Machismo?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his,
Persona?
running joke.
Oh.
I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
Lely.
He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezu all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
He's like those jokes they make about Solid Snake.
When he said he was done, and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like a deeply troubled man.
Yeah, he said it was done mentally. Sounds like what a broken man to me.
Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality.
I can change him. Weren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil.
Oh.
Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoy in her.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? In Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being.
The fantasy.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
We're just going like he said, she said.
Sip of her coffee and smiles.
Now that you have the time, can you tell us more about the victim? I really want to know what the fuck is up with those tattoos, to be honest.
For example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start.
True.
We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is Lollystad? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Oh.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Okay. You were both from Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together was in Oranje. It was bad habits.
I can see that.
Sex, alcohol.
How old is he?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
True. I didn't know this was a competition.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
True.
There is no challenge without competition. There must be an opponent.
Competition against the world.
That's too conceptual for me. I just like to get autopsies correct on the first try if possible. Where were we?
Eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
It sounded terrible on that tape.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe.
Oh.
It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Oh, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Kim, I said to put brilliantine on the form. Do I get a point?
No.
Ah. But I put it down there.
Okay, sure. Here you go.
Yay.
What else are we missing, officer?
I had a tattoo. What do you mean? What do you mean?
That.
It's clear she liked it.
You liked it?
Quite a lot, yes.
So what is it?
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier.
Ah.
It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
Showing off chicks? How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
For some reason.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore.
Huh.
Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bad shit there. Killed some loincloths."
Is that what you did? This seems like way too, like, stereotypically, like, straight people things.
And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
So, yeah, this was you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us precisely what these mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Yeah.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Semenine Islands, and on other islands too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Cool story, bro. No.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when we're sober. A change of topic?
Tell me something odd. We'll leave that one. No. Okay, yeah. So we'll start with that. Did he
Why do
enjoy
you
his
ask?
death? It's a feeling I have. Indulge me.
Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down and too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet.
Everything checks out here. It's all A-OK. Good answer.
Yeah, I could believe that. Could it be that love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
Like,
I
I
have
asked the
no
weird
idea.
question. It's kind of weird to say that.
I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
You told me. Love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Her voice is like a slash from
Oof.
the air. Her shoulders tense up. There. She momentarily lost control over straight-backed guy. It appears that she feels guilty.
Do you feel guilty?
Of course I do. I'm hungover. I feel guilty about everything.
Do you feel guilty about what happened to him?
Among many other things, yes. I could have done something. There's always something he can do, right? Ask me something else.
Something miraculous is coming. He told me.
The lieutenant blinks. His expression does not change. All right, let's see where this is going.
Over way out in the northwest. He told me.
Cool.
Just cool story, bro. Okay, whatever. I don't want to tell her about the semen thing. I feel like maybe I made that up too much.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself.
Yeah, let's do that later.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42.
That's what she said, yeah?
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old.
Where is this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder?
It wouldn't it be on my ID or my cop badge? I don't know. Kim, how old do you think I am? How old do I look?
How old? 58.
Oh my god, that's really old. Really?
You asked.
Maybe you're wrong. You're wrong with the deceased too. He was way younger.
He was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
I feel like I've been decomposing for longer than that.
On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
The ravages of Al Ghul are nearly as extreme as that of death itself, Lieutenant Kitaragi.
There's silence. Then a little more. Here it comes. Mercy.
Sure, you're 42. Let's go.
Just
Wait.
like, never mind.
This requires scientific measurements.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Oh, okay. Like, it's a full thought. I kind of wish we could have gone back and asked Claudia. Yeah, there's something special that we can see from here. Okay, what checks do I have? I have like 2 levels at this point. I could probably unlock one of these if I wanted to. Date of birth generation. 7 hours. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. And we could probably do another one. What are the things on the map that we could possibly use? There's punching measurehead, which I don't really want to do anymore. I don't care. Nope. There was encyclopedia for the mirror thing. Joyce, Esprit de Corps. I forget. I haven't talked to Joyce in a minute. I should probably go back. England Empire. There's convincing him there's a sexy thing. I don't know. Tommy Lone. Novelty Dice Maker. Cargo Rhetoric. We just need the better thing for that. Scattering of bullet holes. Visual calculus. I forget what that is also. Map wall, ceiling, wash basin, no. Leland the net picker. Suggestion. Composure. Oh yeah, composure. You know what? We'll do that. Oh, my fucking speed is gone. I was like, wasn't it 5 before? The victim's tattoos. Asking around with another tattoos. Possible meaning. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure that was like the solid take on it, to be honest. Who else would have a take on that though? It'd been somebody that interacted with him, and the only people who did would have been like the Hardy Boys. I'm gonna put this fucking tape recorder away. Got my tear bag. Just save because we did a bunch of stuff. What does it look like now?
Hi again, gendarme.
It's still low. Whoops.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Yeah, I'll do a little bit more. Always have to have two things. Oh, we have another level up. How many level ups did I get? Have I been ignoring one this whole time? Should we like do something like authority? No, we can't. It's already too high. Oh, interesting. No, we can. Inland Empire, visual calculus. What's a good one? And composure again? No. Volition, keep your morale up. Bonus from thoughts, -1. Oh yeah, that's kind of a problem. I don't know if I want to put it in that because I can technically, well, unlearning the thought will take one away. We'll sleep on that for a second.
Hi again, gendarme.
It's the sports.
Damn it. I really want to get that one. Wait, 2152. Wait. This one. Yeah. Fine, we'll put the other one into composure also. Because I feel composure is like probably a good idea.
Hi again, gendarme.
Really?
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that physical prowess.
Well, let's just like wait on that then. Maybe we'll try again like later, because sometimes it's just better to go do something else and then come back. Anyhow. Yeah, I don't need to save, I just loaded. Anyway, let's play this fucking game again.
Are still hanging around. What is it now?
Talk to Claudio about the tape.
Yeah. He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets. Ready for another blow.
Stands by what you said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
Damn.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Didn't say whoop-de-doo.
I can confirm that.
I see what you're doing there. Let's push him.
She didn't? Well, whoop-de-doo then.
Didn't come as a surprise here. Definitely wasn't scared.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Women are crazy. Irrational.
Women be
That's
shopping.
what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
Think it's personal for you. I think you had a lie plan, but I didn't. You know what? I think women crazy. No, I don't want to be like women are crazy, even though like maybe that would make him like go along with me. I don't want him to go along with me. Think he had a lie plan, but she didn't play along. Do you want to like, like you had feelings? Like, what do I want to do? Yeah.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
Where did that even come from? Everyone's got feelings for each other. Where are you going with this?
That's all right, Glenn. I just thought, gee, I thought anyone would come around that heard that shit. Apparently, I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
I think he had a lie plan, but she didn't play along.
I asked for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell
tape-
it to your grandma.
The tape was the last chance for her to do what was planned.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Oh no. He's definitely compromised too. It's his hubris. Sadly, not much to do about it now.
Fantastic. So now you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys. We should get a party going tonight.
Why?
We didn't really like talk to Theo before. Actually, it's kind of weird.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Yeah. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Not as helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Okay.
Yes. We heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
What is it like to just be mad like that? Like, what the fuck?
Lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. Understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There's a silence in the room. Says something, didn't thinks it's better not to.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us.
Sounds like a threat.
Bartender,
Yeah. I don't think he could do
20
anything though.
beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Rhetoric, huh? Talk about the hanging again.
Good one, Titus.
Okay, so maybe we should have fist bumped him, because, like, I didn't know if he was gonna, like, give anything up, but, like, I don't know.
About fucking time.
Godly. It's still low. Push Titus on the tape. Compromise skill set is known. Eggs tank tape predator. Discuss it early. ZX. Well, whatever. I wouldn't have felt, like, good about being like, women be shopping. This type, sorry. Oh, okay. Do I have rhetoric shit? Also, like, does this help with that? Not really. Yeah, nothing helps with logic, that's fair. Why would it? You on drugs? Drama, logic, electrochemistry. I don't think we have anything for rhetoric. I think that was one of those few things that like we just didn't have that much for. -1 rhetoric. Okay, so just not that. Maybe we're already wearing it. As long as nothing's like taking away from it, it's fine. Yeah, man, we didn't have anything that like gave it to us. Well, I thought we had like glasses or something that did that. Well, we could always apply the level up. Oh, rhetoric is so bad. There's persuasion.
It's you again. What is it?
It says even now. I don't know. Like, hopefully.
Convinced,
Nice.
Titus, he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter. But you know someone who might.
One of its boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
Can we save in the middle of this? No, we can't. That makes sense.
Outside, under the rising sun, tattered and in ruins, the windows of the cafeteria aglow with her morning light.
Well, that's it then. Case closed. Going home, Kim.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. And Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because of some chick. Because you're a foreigner. Wait, well, what did we say we were doing? I forgot all. It's about these men in the Martinez district. All because you're a chick, you're some foreigner, because you work for the wrong people, because it's some chick.
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
The man's fists under the table are balled. You can tell from his neck and shoulders. He means it.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
Just hang you like in Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse. Just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember. Shoot you, light you on fire. They don't care. They
It
don't even
wasn't
remember.
that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
Oh.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Dang.
Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Yes, or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason? What happens if you keep talking? You're gonna kill me too? In this bar? For nothing?
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm too old for a shot like that now.
Oh shit, I did the wrong thing. Hear that, Angus? They're gonna kill me too.
Suddenly, there's an awful ringing in your ears. Your body temperature spikes. You're burning all over. With fear. The most terrible. To your right, you sense the air move. The lieutenant draws his firearm. You only manage to perform one more movement. An instinctive jerk to your left. Then, no sound. No one screams. It's impossible to say where it comes from. More.
Oh shit, did I get killed?
From the district of Martinez, as the bodies of 2 police officers are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation, but got caught in the dock workers' strike and were gunned down.
I didn't read the first type where they said like whether I was talking to Theo or Angus. I just looked at the text.
A local
Damn.
union leader, Everett Clare, commented and added that although the event is truly horrid, we can expect similar incidents to follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around uncontrolled and try to wriggle their way into well-organized neighborhoods.
Ah, damn. Hopefully it'll let me go through again. Otherwise, you know what, I'll just go to the other guy and try that again. Okay.
It's
Hopefully.
you again. What is it?
Please let me do this.
Claudia is
God
playing them like a
damn.
fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. Really good.
Oh, they're telling me they're good. Me
Sucks
too.
for you. But you...
Brutal, Titus.
The witnesses.
Why did you... It was me. I made you sound weak.
Hold on. God damn it. 100% on board with you scumming this. Yeah, like... I only realized it was like to Theo when like he talked to me. I was like, I swear I wasn't talking to him, but I was like,
What is it?
Come on.
Claudia is playing them.
Oh my god. We had it. Okay, let's try doing something, because sometimes
Hi
it's
again,
better if we
gendarme.
do something else first. Dang.
It's the sports.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Yeah, maybe we'll like have that as... Oh, did we even like... Oh no, we did already.
It's you again. What is it?
We're doing so well.
Convinced,
There we go.
Titus, but you know someone.
One of his boys
that just
will.
remain outside. Under
That's
the
it.
fence. He'll get it.
Got it.
Because of
Kill you
some...
Because they don't like you. All because...
Because of some chick.
Bring that up one.
The man's...
Yes, I understand, Alain. But
Can't even remember.
That's it.
Officer.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Or what, you're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
Kill him.
There we go.
Didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him.
Betty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down.
There we go.
Or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Do you though?
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control. Let them have their moment.
There we go.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Poor dude though.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Jesus,
Now it's
Elizabeth.
all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Oh,
What just happened between these two? You're
damn.
in. He's all yours. Questions.
Kim, we did it. No. Sorry I made you guys fight. He didn't kill him, he was already dead. Sorry I made you guys
Me
fight.
too.
Kim, we did
The
it.
lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
So you didn't kill him, he was already
He
dead.
nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way.
I bet he does know.
It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How'd you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Goddamn.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking... Dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
So who's Tibbs? The 8th Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
Okay, so Claudia didn't kill him. Why the cover up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Didn't really notice that much. What kind of shit are we talking about?
That can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
True. Who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
Dang.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on another?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
True. So who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
Yo, was it the fucking Sunday dude? Cause like, he's the only one that seems to even assuming any of this shit he was talking about makes sense. Cause like from his thing, he was the only one that was on the balcony on a Sunday night, and like he's not from around here. I feel like nobody else would have much of a motive around here, especially cause like if Claudia was the one that like might have been hurt by him and she wasn't, then no. And these guys weren't gonna do that because why the fuck not? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Could be.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Claudia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
Ooh.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
You got ideas about his past too?
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Whose idea was to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
Her, isn't it? The 8th Hardy. The other girl.
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus.
We're Hardy boys. And that's it.
You're gonna ask Stonewall me if you ask any more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
Well, anyway, thanks, Titus.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Claudia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
still, after all this headache.
But you'd still prefer if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Yeah, I also don't want to have Claudia get taken away for all this. Honestly, probably it helps that I'm such a fuck up. Because if I was some like buttoned up fuck, everybody would be like, man, who the hell is this guy? I fit right in. Like there's kind of a question like which one of these, like why not tell the story. But you know what? If they're trying to run from shit and they don't know where we be on it, I get it. So...
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
They told us what happened.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
Well,
if you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
It's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, grey and pale violet in the morning light.
What lies beyond it?
The pale, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old world, the conference centers, the people who are angry at her past.
So we're looking over her shoulder. You're afraid of the moral intern?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What'd you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position.
More details than I
He had
thought.
just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave.
Yeah.
She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
Oh, okay. Better not mention that.
It
Anyway.
was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
That's a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a real motherfucker. Ow.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What'd you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, Just a little.
Weird.
He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Why didn't you run away from here? As a matter of fact, why are you here now?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Before we continue, who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
Thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Alright, what then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told.
I'm thinking about it, like, she really didn't want the cops to get involved because she might get in trouble, but she's the one that called us, though. I mean... And it's not even that, like, somebody... like, she wanted to get the body down exactly. Like... Fucking... Huh?
She said she'd take care of this. That's what she does, you know. Take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower. To keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
True.
Yes.
So it wouldn't, like, drain any kind of in a specific way.
We completely missed the tempering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Yeah. Then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times.
It's a good thing you were high for this, because, like, if you had to, like, fully think about what happened to you, that'd be some fucking shit.
It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What'd you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
So where's this Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
Dang.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
It's not gonna be easy.
Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did?
What
Look
happened?
into this
Oh.
later.
What happened? Did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
If the glass was louder, then maybe they were far away. Did you kill Lily? Why call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
So you'd have a belief, but you're not.
You have to understand. The people around here. No one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off. And that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
She needs, like, a hug.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravachol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible. Oh God. That was a lie too. Who made the call then? She did, of course. Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer. And it makes you sweat.
Fucking, how many twists and turns are there to this fucking case? When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In her bedroom inside?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
What did you have to do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Orania.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
Do we, though?
The job was Louisdouen County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Louis Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
Dang.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Louis Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
It's a lot of shit you gotten yourself
It
into.
is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting, a lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
That's not easy to deal with.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
I don't.
There you have it. The way of the warrior.
Around her, a drop in the atmospheric pressure. Not long from now, it will get dark, and the air will start moving faster, circling the box she stands on. She's already in prison here for what happened, and she's prepared to never leave, even after his death.
Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Maybe it did.
I just don't know. I don't know anything.
We can't go after Louis Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
I wonder why this is a thing, but I gotta click it.
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Sweet, sweet drugs. It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around. Close to her hand.
Downstairs people have this crazy idea that you killed him. It's okay if you did it in self-defense. Desires drive people loco. What sounds less accusatory? Desires drive people loco.
She simply shakes her head. She has the training for it. You've known it since she first greeted you here on this roof.
Downstairs people have this crazy idea you killed
I'm
him.
sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me.
She's getting scared now of you, the downstairs people, all of it.
Must have had a weapon nearby.
No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor.
It's okay if you did in
I
self-defense.
did not kill him to defend myself from rape. I told you before. That wasn't what happened.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Do drugs make you aggressive?
No. People don't take drugs to kill each other. They take them to feel okay with each other. I thought Ravachol would be more enlightened about this. Especially since you've taken them yourself.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
I don't know. Say nothing.
She takes a healthy, nay, giant healthy, drag of her menthol cigarette, waiting for what's next to come.
Like what?
No, we're done here.
She nods, silently. He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this police brutality.
I don't think she's gonna run though. Like, where's she gonna go?
This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her.
In God's name, wake up!
Who? What? Dear Lord, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone.
Yeah.
She's not the most fair and just at all. She's smoke and mirrors and will-o-wisps.
It's true. She's like a spy. Like, this could be another job.
She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately before she further entangles you in her web of lies. See?
Kim, why have we not arrested her yet?
There may be grounds here. At least for an extended detention.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
I think you did make the call.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
Your real name isn't Claudia Amandu.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
You admit to it.
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time.
She's not lying now. She really is very tired. Her metabolism is failing her. The afterglow of whatever narcotics she's been taking is wearing off.
Was the passport bullshit too?
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Claudia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
Oh, I know where that is.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events for her.
Where's the buoy?
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now.
No, I saw it.
It's huge.
It's near the cryptozoologist people.
The
Yeah.
lieutenant makes a note.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here, past a Bergen sewage pipe. It's Katarzyna Lazie.
Oh. It's a real name. Finally we meet Katarina Atlasia.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem... She nods. Her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
What if I told you you're under arrest, Katarina Atlasia?
But I haven't done anything. Anything illegal.
Failure to aid a police investigation. fucking mind games. Enough.
These guys are too angry.
That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
Like failure to... Is that a real thing? I guess authority would know. A murder investigation, it's failure to aid a police officer.
The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please, no.
Fragile, unshielded. Her voice is thin and tired.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
What do you know?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, she says, gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her.
Ruby.
And why do you think it was her?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
What she's saying is... sex.
Sex?
And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
Wait. Everyone, just wait. What is this? Derail this whole thing immediately and investigate.
We know what lesbians are, so I'm not going to play that game. Let's go.
Before we do, what exactly in your relationship made you think she is romantically interested in you?
she said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
It's not like she was fixated on you.
This is just an assumption.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself, the lynching?
And how could she have killed him?
You said there was a secret route there, right?
Yeah.
She could have come up through there, then taken this shot right here, where I stand. It was too dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Yes. She's been up here many times. She used to come to drink on the roof when,
What?
The peephole. My bed is right next to... She would have seen us.
You mean to suggest she made it?
No. No. Why would she do that to herself? No, I just remembered you told me about it, and...
She's not really sure. It was right above the bed. She could have seen all sorts of things from there. Don't let your imagination run wild here, sire. Keep it on track.
When Ruby said there would be shit happening if she didn't end your relationship with the deceased, was she threatening you?
She came over one night, drunk. Said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before. I can tell when someone knows how to do it.
Yeah.
And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
Some of that fear is still with her. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
Okay, except for Ruby.
Okay. And what? Arrest the liar now. Why? She told us some pretty interesting things there. Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was solid. And she's beautiful.
Man. Who? Like... Why am I mean who?
Her. Stop letting her distract you.
Oh. So do we arrest her or back off? I don't know. Like, I'm just real confused now because when you're dealing with a professional spy, like, yeah, everything could be a lie technically. We could be manipulated right now. We just have, like, that whole check that we got through that feels like maybe we got through, but, like, man, I don't know. Okay, whatever, you know what? We'll back off.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret it.
Something tells you, you will.
Change the subject for the time being.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger. You are. This is not the end of this.
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving.
Oh, it's the same one.
We demand her anxiety.
I don't know, should I arrest her? I don't want to be a mean man. I'm already a cop. Meh, yeah. That's the thing. Like, we could just... She hasn't formed as much. It's true, like... And now that we... Where else could she go, though? That's kind of the thing. Who said that we'd probably... Volition. No, Volition's pretty good, though.
There may be grounds here.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of
lies.
Yes, we
How are you and Ruby
nods,
again?
then nervously pulls on her cigarette.
Oh, okay, we just can't at this point.
Okay.
Whatever.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
I was right.
If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Looks like love did him in after all.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted. This may help. This may help the others see.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real.
Why?
Easier that way.
Was it real?
I don't know.
Real as anything.
Well, so that goes. Any thoughts, Kim?
Yes.
No. Okay. We gotta look at the window.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass.
It's pretty
an untarnished
high.
golden halo.
Let's see if there's anything that could help me, or if there's anything I'm wearing that's hurting me fully. Okay, we got that. -1, nope. I'm pretty sure we had more visual calculus than that. Could be wrong, though. There's so many stats. It would be kind of weird. Oh, there is one. Conceptualization. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of don't want to arrest anybody.
This window
unless they
is
like
pristine
real
on the
bad.
inside, unlike the one next to it. A vague sense of disappointment
What?
fills you. You get the feeling this room would tell you something crucial if you only knew how to listen.
We're looking
I'm
for
not exactly sure
ballistics.
either. It's a weakness.
Okay, let's reload. We'll look at something else first. That one was just like a critical failure. Maybe we'll have something different in here now that we kind of know. I think one of the most incriminating things is that, like, if she has the key to the other
You
side.
clearly see footprints.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is...
No. These little horizontal lines
Still
are
a
different.
boot.
They look custom made to me. The size looks about the same, actually. I
Could be the
wouldn't
same
rule out
person.
Ruby coming here yet.
Yeah.
This isn't an argument against her. People change shoes, you know?
True.
But it's not an arg.
Everything around you is quiet.
Like, now that we know that she's been here, it's a little bit different.
You see a heavy steel door.
How
There
do we
must
get
be a
through?
key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too important.
Yeah, like if we find that somehow she has the key to this, then that's pretty big. We can't look at the peephole anymore. I'm kind of thinking of like who has a perfect thing for murder. Like partly I'm wondering if the lady that makes dice is Ruby. I don't think we got
This
her name.
window is pristine on the inside.
There
Golden
we
light
go.
melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single
The
bed.
map. There's the church. We didn't get past the church this time. There's like areas from the other side of the Doom commercial thing. I don't know what none of that shit is though. Man and woman, what position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain, ending him.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Have a look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
So I'm what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%. With a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Could the shot have come from inside the room? A closer point?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Are there any arguments against AA Prime, the
None
roof?
that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could have been another point of origin further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Computer, enhance.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, Detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Look at the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Okay, about Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
How about B triple prime, the islet?
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated view. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Kim, do you think the shot could have come further from the roof than Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Let's see, B prime, B double prime lands in, and B triple prime the islet.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
Yeah, we didn't really get that far last time.
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Well, that sure was. Man, it isn't even fucking noon in this day. But you know what? I actually am gonna have to call it a day for a stream, because there be shit that I gotta do tonight. We got, like, way more done without fucking leaving the whirling. I swear to God. Like, I thought I was gonna get to go back over to the other side and do some next shit, but, like, I didn't. Like, man. And they're super... Yeah, I know. We really got some... Yeah, we really got some real developments with the thing, which is, like... Turns out this is the better timeline than me fucking around in the church. I talked to people. I got shit done. Yeah, I guess I didn't really have to talk to her about Sunday. That was more for, like, us personally rather than, like, us in the game. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I plan to do. Okay, I don't know if I'll do it because I have too much shit going on right now. But what I'd like to do is, like, in between is to go back and, like, go back over to the other side of the thing, talk to the rave guys, get to where we were with that without having to put it on stream necessarily. Hopefully that doesn't take me fucking forever, but we'll see. If I end up in a different place than the whirling next stream, then that's totally what happened. Otherwise, we'll just sort of, like, write that off for the moment because it doesn't seem to have much to do with anything, and we'll focus more on going up the coast and seeing these new sniper spots. But yeah, thanks for spending time, Tanakun, and thanks for the pog earlier, Rez, if you're still here. Yeah, still more. I think I'll be more on time with Stranger Paradise on Friday. Did we develop anything there? Almost, kind of. I don't remember. I think, like, Jack just accepted that he's Lufenian or some shit, and otherwise we just been fighting. Astos is our handler. Sure. I don't know. We're fine. We're still making progress, even though it's mostly side stuff, but that's just because of the leveling. But yeah, so it goes. Everybody out there, have a good-ass week. Take care of yourself. Treat yourself nicely. Hopefully your weather's not too bad where you are. But take care. Stay cool. Stay frosty. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.